And welcome back. We're here on the PR7s YouTube channel and elsewhere around the world on Rugby Pass. Ben Holden, former USA Eagle. Dallin Stanford, 3 years he spent playing sevens rugby for the US. And Spiff Cedric, bronze medalist, was the hero in the bronze medal match against Australia. Nearly a full length of the pitch try, and then she had the kick to secure the first medal in 100 years in USA Rugby. Dallin, we've got 2 matches to go, and we're going to see in this next one here, for the 3rd time, the Canadian men are not here, their women are. We're going to see the US and Canada play on the women's side to close things out. But in this match coming up, man, we have got the PR7s All-Stars against the USA men, and we've seen a tale of 2 different matches, a blowout in the first one for the US and an absolute thriller for the US. They won by 2 in the second.
Yeah, it was so exciting to see, and I think interim head coach Ben Pinkerman for the USA side, well, he'll certainly be worried about that last game in terms of the amount of tries they conceded. They came through to win the game in the end, and then testing their adversity, which is so great. And that's what a tournament like this is there for, to test your players, to test your mindset. Sevens is all a game about consistency, as I said, and about players. Obviously, you've got a short time to rest and recover before you got to rinse and repeat the same thing again. So this will be fascinating to see how these 2 teams go. I want to see the All-Stars side, of course, bring their stuff, but again, you want to see a strong USA team with Ben Pinkerman developing the rest of the players. Indeed,
we'll look for that coming up. And as I mentioned, Spiff Cedric with us. Let's get down to Spiff. And Spiff, the question is this: your excitement level and what are your thoughts on the final match? You'll be up here in the booth with me. You and Dallin will switch spots between many of your teammates from that bronze medal win in the Olympics against Canada, who won the silver.
Exciting. It'll be really good to see these 2 teams take a hit out. Obviously, this is the first one of the season ahead of the Dubai kickoff later this month, and it's likely that both of these team rosters could look very similar in terms of the girls that are here and the girls who would get on a plane to Dubai. There's a ton of new faces putting on a shirt for Canada as well as for the US, so it'll be exciting to see how this new blood shakes out.
Yeah, I want to ask you one question, Spiff. What do the players need to show to get onto that plane to Dubai? What do they need to do today to finish it off?
I would imagine that Em is looking for discipline on all sides of the ball, just basic, clean skills, and a work rate that just doesn't quit.
Spiff, I have to ask you, we saw in that U.S. women's match when they played the women's All-Stars, you and there were 5 other of your teammates that are here, 3 are playing. And what was that moment like to be honored here today down on the pitch?
Oh, it was amazing. It's so nice anytime we get to be in front of a home crowd and for people to be really psyched about having the Olympians in the stadium. So it's really nice to get our flowers and really just get some recognition.
And Spiff, you personally, when will we see you next on the series?
You know, it's pending a couple of medical things, but I'm aiming for later on this season.
So real quick before we take it back from you, you're wearing the broadcast hat today. I know it's been a concern all day. How is the weather down there for you?
Right now, there's not too much wetness coming down. We got a little bit of a drizzle, but for the most part, it's doing pretty all right down here.
And how much fun have you had?
It's been a lot of fun. I'm so grateful for this opportunity and really great to work with you guys.
Likewise, it's been great to have you. We got 2 more to go, and this one, as you would say, Dallin Stanford, this one should be a cracker.
It'll be going off like a frog in a sock, my friend. Well, I tell you what I've been impressed too, Ben, is about the crowd that have come through as well in these, colder conditions, rainy conditions. They've been so loud during the games, which has been so awesome to see. And I love the fact that in the breaks that we've seen local teams play as well. And that really got the crowd going and got to see their players delivering their stuff. Rugby is so strong here in Portland.
Good stuff, and that's, of course, I'm sure Spiff, if she's seeing this, I don't know if she has a monitor down there, but that's the mascot from the Paris Olympics. And you see men, you see women, you see young kids, you see boys and girls taking in the sights here. And this one, as I like to say, buckle up, because this could be another one that goes right down to the wire. It was won by the USA side literally on the last play of the match, as the PR7s All-Stars make their way onto the pitch here. So much experience down Stanford on their side. They got a lot of guys that have been Olympians and played at high levels. So this is a team, they know how to win, and they know what it's going to take to try and win here.
They certainly do, coached by an Olympian coach, Richie Walker, an Olympian player, Andrew Durotalo. You got Darius Law on the field there, looking to shine as well. So many beautiful players. Matai Leiuta as well. And here comes Lucas Lecamp leading out the USA Sevens team.
Here they come. It's 46 degrees now. It has cooled off significantly here. Good 7 or 8 degrees in Portland, Oregon. And Aaron Cummings had a try in the last match, and CO had a great try for the U.S. And your thoughts, Dallin, here on these two selections here for the match?
Yeah, it all starts up front. You mentioned Aaron Cummins. Of course, Oren Bitzer does a lot of the good work. Look for Matai Leiuta, Martin Yosefa on the all-star side as well. But when Peter Sear Jr. gets the ball, things happen. And Peter V as well as a finisher. Porter Goodman, he's a playmaker in midfield also. So a lot of good names to keep your eyes on here. And I expect this one should be very, very tight.
Well, another player that I know you'll give me your thoughts, but I've been very impressed. There's a lot of guys I've been impressed with on this U.S. side, but David Still, another really good player. He's been outstanding here, and the U.S. will kick it away to the PR7s All-Stars. Rain's starting to come down again here in Portland. It's that time of the year, I learned from talking to some of the locals earlier today. This is it, cloudy, cool, 50 degrees, rain. The take here from the PR7s All-Stars to get the match underway. The third meeting between these two sides here today in this All-Star weekend. Here comes the Sevens All-Stars out near the halfway line, carried there by Darius Law. 9th overall pick in the Major League Rugby draft by Dallas in the last draft in the summer. It's the season completed there. Getting it, spinning it back is Michael Hand. Hand played it on outside. Trying to steal it in here, the U.S. side, and they come away with it. They get down on the deck and get the pill out of there. Now it's handled here by Adam Channel. He spins it on. Good speed to get over and make this tackle for the Sevens side. The All-Star side. Taken down there by Jake Brozell. 36-34 was the final count in the second match. 38-10, the U.S. won the first. Here come the Sevens All-Stars with it. Law trying to split through two, but he's driven down into the turf. Nice tackle there. Back outside of the 22-meter line. And Duva had the carry there. Trying to work his way around, and doing so not once but twice. Good offload there inside of the 5 into the hands of Brozell, and he's going to slip his way through and put it down.
Whoa, he's getting the dancing going. The party starts here, but it started with Party Martin Yosefo. He was very good in the build-up for the All-Star side. Alasia Nanduva can't get around Peter Sear Jr., but he can get his pass away, and here comes Yosefo. The big, strong step off the right foot. So powerful, gets the offload away. Jake Brissell always brings his goldfish on tour, and I bet you the goldfish enjoyed that try.
Played with the Loggerheads last time the PR7s played. The kick is good, and the Sevens All-Stars with a 7-0 lead here. 4.5 to play here in the first half. Got a good look there at Peter CO, wearing that scrum cap in the middle, number 7. And an electrifying run in the second matchup. Down on the floor the ball goes, knocked on by the U.S.
Yeah, Porter Goodrum getting lifted there, but not able to keep possession for the USA side. But pressure from this PR7s also. They're really developing their rhythm as this day is getting on. They struggled in the first game, but they really showed us what they can do in game number 2, and they're building on that with a good, strong lead and good, strong set piece to follow.
Crouch. Fine. Set. Oh.
Here they come now. Good job getting in there on the ball in a hurry by Goodrum. He's been impressive. Heavy clean out in there. Not so fast. It's brought back here. Leiuta will come back and they'll restart.
Yeah, it was a great pinch by Lucas Lecamp, but then he was isolated by himself. So the PR7s All-Stars getting on their feet. Yeah, we'll give a chance here for Naima Fualau, Paris Olympian, now playing against his old teammates, kicking for the side. Ooh, and that is an error.
Indeed, an error. Unable to get a handle on that ball.
Okay, 22.
So back up to the 22 will come, they say. Adam Channel playing it into the middle of the park now. Everybody on this side for the U.S. Here comes the kick. Going up and getting it, Lance Williams. Great job to get it and make the play. And this is going to result in a try for the U.S. They'll have a chance to try and tie the match on the conversion kick. Tupuola puts it down on that beautiful play from Lance Williams. And there's the match now level at 7.
What a try, and what a setup as well. Here's a look at Lucas Lecamp. It's the drop kick all the way to the edge of the field, and beautiful skills there from Lance Williams. And Tupuola knew he's going into his old teammate, Metai Le'uta. One is a wing and one is a forward. And there was only going to be a winner there for Marcus Tupuola, the cilantro man from Notre Dame, that gets it done.
Great job getting up in the air by Brozell there. Coming down with it. Restart from Le'uta. Exiting the 22, Martin Yusefo. Good footwork there from Metai Le'uta. Keeps the play alive. Here come the Sevens. All-star side. Brozell, good ball. And this is going to be Darius Law. Nothing but green grass in front of him. The dive and the try for 5. It's 12-7.
It's more magic from the All-Stars. They're really pulling the strings in this game. And here's Martin Yusefo just bumping Goodrum to the ground. A massive collision. Getting his side on the front foot. Then Alasia Naduva, the Fijian fly, gets a beautiful switch with Jake Brissell, his brother cap for the USA Sevens team, watching. And here's Darius Law, his twin, watching at home. Donovan, what a score.
2022 Sevens national champion at Life University was Law. PR7 side trying to get it, but they knocked it forward. They'll come back. It'll be the U.S. ball.
Well, tell you what, over the years, Martin Yusefo, that was his go-to ball. It's that high restart. He gets it for your side. He either catches himself or knocks it back. Wasn't able to get it there, but he's so dangerous in the air. It is the most important set piece in the game. The Sevens is the kickoff.
21 points on the board, but you talked about it at the outset. What are guys going to have left here? Much different pace in this match than we saw in the last one.
Yeah, it certainly is. It's so great they get to play the full 3 games, because that's what you do on a normal day on the Sevens World Series.
Right. Out the back, picked up there by Goodrum. Goodrum, little dummy. Gains halfway, still going. He's wrestled down Brozell, but a great run from Porter Goodrum. Now the Hulk, as you call him, Dallin. It's Aaron Cummings trying to split through. Beautiful ball, and this is pretty stuff. It'll be Peta V dotting down here in the final seconds of the half.
Well, it's back and forth stuff. It's whoever has possession will score. And the USA side moving across the field, and it's Tala Talapusi. Beautiful offload to V in the gap. There's nothing the defenders could do there as they slice and dice.
Pretty stuff. Conversion kick was no good. It's 14-12. The PR7s All-Stars on top here. The U.S. U.S. has won both. They won 38-10 and then 36-34 in match 2 between these two sides. Good job getting up there. Le'uta the take. Law spinning it free. Back into the middle. Good ball played back. Now Yusefo with it. Flings it back there. No look past the Law. Brozell now plays it on Le'uta. Liuta, long ball, good one into the middle of the park now. Here's the kick to the far side. Got a runner up there, but it's right into the hands of Jack Wendling. And Wendling sees the clock and says that'll do it for the half.
Yeah, wisely done. But we said it was going to be close. Just 2 points in this one, Ben.
It is close, a much different pace, but it is a close match. It's 14-12, the PR7s All-Stars in their third crack here at the USA Men's Sevens. On top here at the halftime break. 14-12 is the score. Coach for the USA squad, Engelman there, giving a little instruction to his guys. What do you think these, let's start on the US side and then the other side. What do you think the coaches are saying to one another here?
I think it's protecting the kickoff for the USA side. If they can just keep possession there, they'll be good to go. And for the All-Star side as well, with this, you keep using your opportunities. Perhaps that last kick was a bit too much from Nanduva, but they keep it in hand. They're such a dangerous team. Again, this one is going to go down to the wire as the fans are just loving being out here.
Repping the Oregon Ducks Rugby Club. We got a couple of young men up here that have done a great job helping us with some stats throughout the match. They both play for their club team down in Eugene. Dallin, 9 of the 12 U.S. players have scored now in 2 full matches and a half, so they're showing their depth and their balance.
Yeah, that is impressive. And I'd like to see the younger players coming through. And again, I wouldn't be surprised if a couple players from the All-Star side will be picked into the USA team in this year.
Keep our eyes on that. Second half underway. Kicking into space back there, racing back to pick it up there is Porter Goodrum. Now V, we've seen his dangerous ability, and Tion Lutz there. The hard physical play there on him, banged him a little bit. Good shot he delivered.
What a great contact from Tion Lutz, the hard South African player. You can see he's wearing, the PR7s players are wearing their shorts from their side that they normally play. The Texas player comes in here, gets a good shoulder in, and he doesn't go over the shoulder. He just keeps it and lifts his player up as well, which is brilliant. Can't get a knee on the ground and place the ball.
Wearing those shorts from, he was on the Texas team, as they called them last year. They were added into the mix in 23. There 5 events last year, 3 the previous year, 1 the year before.
Coach.
1 here in 2024, and a very special one indeed, as you've seen all day here from Providence Park in Portland, Oregon. Out the back it comes. There's Lutz. He's hard charging here. 6 meters out, lays it back, picked up, played back now. Heavy run here. Cummings. Oh, what a tackle. But the ball comes out, and it is down. What a finish by Nanduva, the flying Fijian.
Well, the All-Stars again. It's that turnover possession from Tion Lutz has led to this attacking scrum. And here's a dart down the fringes, and then Simi Moala, the Cybertruck goes in. He gets absolutely clattered, but gets the pass away brilliantly. Nothing Wendling can do, and it's a no-look put down from Nanduva. All eyes on the All-Stars now as they stretch the lead.
19-12 now. Big kick here. Well off the mark, and let's get it down to Spiff. And Spiff, your thoughts on what you're seeing and hearing? You're getting a front row seat to it down there.
Yeah, I just spoke with Richie Rocker from the halftime huddle, and he said he made no notes at all. He just wants his boys to keep it up. Now I spoke with Ben Pinkelman as well, and he's wanting to see more motivation, more desire from his team. No lack of aggression coming from the PR7s, but we'd really like to see Team USA bring that up.
Are you surprised at the aggression, or is it kind of go back to what Dallin and I mentioned the first time they met? They're going to play 3 times. A little animosity builds, right?
No, I'm not surprised at all by the aggression. Some of these boys have played against each other as with each other. You know, teammates like Naima Fulau, we got Martin Yosefo. They used to play with these boys, so I'm sure going against them, they're going to want to take a crack at them.
Competitive nature, right? That's what it's all about. Thank you, Spiff.
And 100% right. There's, you know, Will Chevalier is currently in the squad. So is Jake Brissell in residency. Darius Law is one of those young players coming through. So is Michael Hand. And no notes. I like that. That's pretty impressive first half when your coach says no notes.
Yeah, that's not often, is it? Coaches always have something. Win, certainly when you lose, but even when you win, they often have more than you might think. So here we come now with a scrum just over halfway here for the PR7s All-Stars. Leading this match here with 3.5 to go in it by 7, 19-12. Good aggressive play, forcing the turnover. Lance Williams breaks away, plays it back. Now near side, just into the match. It's into the hands of Lucas LeCamp. He slips though. That turf has seen a lot of rain here all week and throughout the day from time to time. And reaching into the pocket, we got a yellow here.
Yeah, Tion Lewis just getting his hand in the way. He knew as he made that tackle, he had knocked it down.
So they'll go a man down. Easy one here into the hands of Williams. And the former Hawaii Rainbows linebacker, now USA Rugby Sevens standout, dots it down. The U.S. within 2.
Boys, ahead of 22.
Well, this turf is pretty slippy as well. Here you can see Lucas LeCamp gets a nice step back on the inside. He takes a slide, able to get back to his feet. And here in the tackle, Tion Lewis comes in and earns the first yellow card of the day.
Good point.
He'll be down for 2 minutes.
Yeah, good point. First one we've seen now in our 5th match of the day. So just 6 out there on the pitch for the PR7s All-Stars. The kick no good. So they continue to lead as they're going to get it here by 2. Take from the All-Stars. Over the 40, dragged down is Michael Hand, who had the take. Derek Adams. Stiff arm, a couple of stiff arms. Made a promise, did Adams, to his mom when he was young that he'd be a pro athlete. His mom, unfortunately and sadly, passed away, and he's done that. And there's the South African we talked about, sitting in the sin bin. It's a lonely feeling, Dallin.
Yeah, it certainly is. But definitely give a shout out to his young daughter, Logan, 3 or 4 years old, watching. Started a coffee company called the Olive Ridley Coffee Company with Tion. And so that's available online. Nice. So maybe he's going to have a sip of that right now.
It's a little chilly. It wouldn't be a bad idea. I'd take one. So we got 90 seconds to go here. Side with the ball is on top by 2, trying to get a win over the U.S. men's sevens. 3rd time they've tangled up here today. Adams trying to handle a dangerous ball. Tough handle, LeCamp. He boots it in front of himself, and he gets it, and he will give the United States Sevens side the lead here with about a minute remaining in the match.
What a vital time to score. Lucas LeCamp nails the conversion as well. Well, playing a player short was tough to do, and a bounce ball here as well. Hard for Derek Adams to control. Slippery conditions. LeCamp with beautiful soccer skills as he scores the try to go in front.
Literal footy right there indeed. So PR7 side down here 24-19. They're going to get the rock.
That's fine.
Kick, and nearly getting that was Cummings. Bouncing ball comes into the hands of the Sevens All-Stars, and here we go. Down the stretch we come, and another late try in this match. And we are tied at 24 all. What an effort, what a race, and a tremendous job turned in right there by the Fijian Nanduva.
A double from Nanduva. The most important kick of the day is about to go down.
Huge one, and that did not go down well at all. We can have a tie. That was one thing we were told in these matches. We can't have a tie. Here's how it happened.
That's right. So remember I said the kickoffs are such an important part of the game. It's where the US need to work on. Well, there, it's able to bounce, and Channel can't get on the outside. So Nanduva has a clear run, and it's a brilliant score. Just like that, when you're in the lead, you can concede it so quickly in the game of sevens. But we have still one more play to go.
And that one went about 3 meters, and it's turned over. So now the U.S. here in a 24-all match with a chance here to make it 3 for 3 in this head-to-head matchup against the PR7s All-Stars. LeCamp now. He's been really impressive here today. Still going. Look at him. Good effort, good run, good finish. They tried to drag him into touch. Penalty, though, against the All-Stars. Channel, quick tap on the restart. Here comes the U.S. outside. Good ball. LeCamp's there. Cuts back in, gets rid of it. He knew he had to, or he's going into touch, and it would be a turnover. Taken away here by the All-Stars. Now LeCamp trying to wrestle the ball carrier. Gets him down. Big, heavy clean out there. Goodrum in there. Heavy shot delivered. So here go the Sevens. They thought about playing that into the middle. Again, we could have a tie here, but Dallin, you know, man, you played this game at the highest level. You guys don't want a tie.
No, you want to score the winner at the death. So here we go.
Adams bangs one down the pitch. Derek Adams, but Lance Williams gets back there. Adams makes the tackle on him. Didn't have any help there, and now it's pulled out of there by Cummings. Now the dangerous one, P to V. He'll go back. Derek Adams in pursuit. Alapusi got away. Still got it now. Approaching halfway, a couple meters shy of it. No time on the clock. Williams now, Lance Williams, the big fella. One hands it back to Cummings. Big man to big man. Now here's a break, and they're going to get through, and it's Porter Goodrum doing it for the U.S.
Porter Goodrum is one of these young stars we've come to watch. He hasn't debuted yet on the Sevens World Series. Well, I'm sure he's booked his ticket to Dubai with that display. What a finish from this young sensation.
He has been really good, and there's probably a handful of guys we could say that about, right, Dallin? But he's been really impressive on both sides, and that does it. And the U.S., here's the play from Lance Williams. They win it by 7.
Brilliant skills to keep it alive. Williams back on the inside, and then there were numbers to burn, but Goodrum said, I'm going to take a step and go through and get the match winner. All smiles, all celebration for this USA side. Mission accomplished today.
What a feeling for them. They go 3 for 3, and they win 38-10 in the first match, 36-34. Get it done in the final play, and they get it done in the final play again. They got a really good, strong test. Not once, but twice, as Aaron Cummings and the boys go 3 for 3 here. They win 31-24, the final count in this one. One more match remaining here from Providence Park. We'll see the silver medalist, the Canadian women's 7 side against the U.S., the bronze medal winning side. That'll close things out here. Let's get down to Spiff, who's with Aaron Cummings.
Aaron, what do you make of that last game? You guys took it down to the last second in the previous one as well as this one.
I mean, I thought it's a true testament to this team. You know, we've been really focusing on being very gritty in all the games we play, throwing the kitchen sink at people, and, you know, sometimes you get punched in the mouth, and it's all about how you react to it. And 2 games back-to-back on a long day, we did really good.
Yeah, I noticed you put in quite a few minutes there, big shifts from you. At halftime, I spoke with Coach Ben Pinkelman, and he said he wants to see more desire from the boys. Do you feel like you guys delivered that in the second half?
I feel when the moment came that we definitely did. You know, in the beginning of the game, it was definitely very flat. And honestly, most of the game, it was very flat. But like I said, you know, you get punched in the mouth sometimes, and it's all about how you respond to it. And, you know, we scrambled back, and we end up scoring and winning the game. So at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
So what do you think a game in a tournament like this does to set up the World Series coming, as you are a veteran player?
I think for the lesser experienced guys, this is everything, you know. They get to go travel, they get to be around all the boys in the media and stuff like that. And then, you know, we're playing some pretty high-level players that are in PR7, so it's just giving them a small glimpse, a very small glimpse into what the future is about to bring. So getting those habits right and, you know, getting our foundation together is everything.
And what does your roadmap look like for LA 28?
The roadmap is go for gold. You know, we want to shock the world, and you know, we want to be heroes just like we had heroes come before us. So, you know, that's what we're looking forward to.
Great. Last question. What would you like to tell fans at home?
Hey man, come support us. It's a new team, new group. It's time for a new cycle, and this team's gonna be different.
Great. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Awesome. Love that attitude, no doubt about it, from the pride of Muskegon, Michigan. Got to rep the mitten. Davenport University, where he played in college. Outstanding talent for this American side is Aaron Cummings. He too is a alum of PR7s. Seen him in it the last couple of years, and U.S. men down on the pitch lining up. Little photo op down there for them. Those are all the men that took part in the Olympics. And as Aaron Cummings said, we want to shock the world in 2028. That would be something on American soil. The men can do that. They got 3 years to build. They'll keep building. And Aaron Cummings a big part of that, certainly. As are so many players on their side, and as Dallin and I talked about, so many stepped up today getting their first looks, and Seo was one of those, and David Still was one of those, and LeCamp was one, Wendling, Goodrum, Peter V. I mean, Bitzer had his moments too. The whole group played really well, and great to see for those down on the pitch there, the Olympians. Great shot of them there, and non-stop work continues for the U.S. side, getting ready to take part, as we've discussed throughout our broadcast, both of them here today for the upcoming World Sevens series that gets going not too long in Dubai. It'll close out in 2025 in Los Angeles, so that'll be something to see as we continue to build here in the United States with the great sport of rugby. And